Top 10 Richest People in the World 2021 updated. It's been a good year for the super rich. Welcome to Celebrity Daily, where we keep up on updating our audience the best picks of the trend. 2021 was too lucky for some personalities and not so lucky for some others. Today, we're going to look at the top 10 richest people in the world 2021 updated. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your tribe, and subscribe to Celebrity Daily. Let's begin. Number 1. Elon Musk. Net worth $188 billion. 1 year change 548%. 2021 has been touted as a year of change, and as far as the pecking order of global wealth goes, the new year has already delivered. Just 6 days in, Elon Musk has already lapped Jeff Bezos to become the world's richest person in 2021, with a personal net worth of $188 billion. This happened so fast because of the stock market bottom in March 2020. Tesla's shares have skyrocketed by 1,030% to $816 per share. Elon Musk happens to own about 241 million of those shares, putting his wealth accumulation into overdrive in a short period of time. Is this a temporary bump, or will Elon Musk stay atop the world's richest person rankings for the rest of 2021? Really, it all depends on Tesla's stock price performance, and those that have bet against Tesla in recent years don't have a great track record to lean on. That said, price swings can happen in either direction, and if Tesla's stocks find itself coming down to earth, it's possible that Musk's ranking in the billionaire pecking order could tumble down with it. Number 2. Jeff Bezos. Net worth $184 million. 1 year change 57%. Jeff Bezos is an American philanthropist, businessman, and space explorer who is probably best known for creating Amazon.com. Jeff Bezos is the founder, chief executive officer, president, and chairman of the board of Amazon.com. He first surpassed Bill Gates in terms of wealth in July 2017. He was the richest person in the world without interruption between October 2017 and January 2021. For much of the 2000s, Jeff was not even in the top 10 or top 20 of the wealthiest people on the planet. Amazon stock began to skyrocket in late 2014. In July 2015, Jeff's net worth was $50 billion. In under 2 years, his net worth and the stock had doubled. On July 27, 2017, Bezos took over Bill Gates as the richest person on the planet. In September 2018, Amazon's market cap topped $1 trillion. This was prior to his divorce, so he still owned 80 million shares. Number 3. Bill Gates. Net worth $132 billion. 1 year change 45%. Bill Gates is an American business magnate, founder and former chairman and CEO of Microsoft, philanthropist, and author. Over much of the last 20 years, Bill Gates has been the richest person in the world. He has been the second richest person in the world since July 2017, when he was overtaken by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. As of the making of this video, Bill Gates' net worth is $132 billion. As you probably know, Bill Gates co-founded the software company Microsoft with Paul Allen and is known as one of the pioneering entrepreneurs of the personal computer revolution. Today, he owns less than 1.3% of Microsoft. He has sold tens of billions of dollars worth of Microsoft shares over the years. The proceeds of his sales have funded Cascade Investment, LLC, the vehicle Gates uses to invest in hundreds of other companies. Bill Gates has sold at least $40 billion in Microsoft stock and collected over $12 billion in dividends since the company's IPO in 1986. He used that money to create the holding company Cascade Investment, which he has continued to grow and includes investments in companies such as Canadian National Railway and AutoNation. Gates is quite a philanthropist and donated a $3.3 billion payout he received in 2004 to his Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Number 4. Bernard Arnault. Net worth $114 billion. 1 year change, 8%. Bernard Arnault is a French billionaire who has a net worth of $114 billion. His net worth makes him one of the richest people in the world, behind people like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates. He is the chairman and chief executive of the world's largest luxury goods company, LVMH. Arnault made most of his fortune from Christian Dior, which his family holds a 73% stake in. Christian Dior is a 41% owner in the world's largest luxury goods company, LVMH, which the Arnault family owns a 5.7% direct stake in. He also owns 8.4% of Hermes and shares Carrefour. In 2009, he sold his stake in the winery Cheval Blanc to LVMH for 238 million euros. LVMH had revenue in the 41.6 billion in 2016. In June of 2019, Bernard Arnault's net worth topped 100 billion for the first time. At that point, he was the third richest person on the planet. In July 2019, his net worth topped 108 billion, which placed him as the second richest person on the planet, roughly $400 million ahead of Bill Gates. From January to December 2019, Bernard Arnault's net worth increased by 36 billion. Still with us? Give us a thumbs up if you like our work, and let's not deviate from our list. Number 5. Mark Zuckerberg. Net worth $100 billion. 1 year change, 23%. Mark Zuckerberg is an American technology entrepreneur and philanthropist who has a net worth of $100 billion. As of this writing, that makes Mark the 5th richest person on the planet. Out of the top 100 richest people in the world, Mark is the youngest. Out of the top 30, he is the youngest by more than a decade. Perhaps not surprisingly, the vast majority of Mark's fortune is attributable to his shares on Facebook. Mark currently owns around 400 million total shares of Facebook, broken up into various classes that have different voting privileges. He owns around 12 million in Class A shares of Facebook and 365 million in Class B shares, roughly 81% of all the B shares. Through those Class B super voting shares, Mark has 53% voting rights over the company. Technically, Mark also controls co-founder Dustin Moscovitz's Class B voting rights, so Mark has around 58% of the company's total voting power. Mark Zuckerberg's net worth topped 100 billion for the first time on August 7, 2020. Number 6. Zhong Shanshan. Net worth 93 billion. 1 year change, not applicable. Zhong Shanshan is a Chinese businessman and entrepreneur who has a net worth of $94 billion. Zhong earned his fortune thanks to the Chinese bottled water company Nongfu Spring and the Beijing Wantai biological pharmacy. Zhong Shanshan was born in Hangzhou, China, in 1954. He dropped out of school at 12 years old and before earning his fortune worked as a construction worker, beverage salesman, mushroom farmer, and news reporter. Zhong's net worth exploded in an astronomical way in 2020 after both of his companies went public on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Zhong Shanshan founded bottled water company Nongfu Spring in 1996. Today, the company is the largest packaged water manufacturer in China. Nongfu Spring had a revenue of $3.4 billion in 2019. It also makes tea and other beverages while operating one of the country's largest product distribution networks. He also owns and serves as the chairman of the pharmaceutical company wan't. He owns 75% of wan't, which, like Nongfu, also listed on the Hong Kong Public Exchange in 2020. In addition to making hepatitis E test kits, wan't developed a nasal spray COVID-19 vaccine in 2020. In the wake of the COVID disaster, wan't shares increased 2,000%. Number 7. Warren Buffett. Net worth $87 billion. 1 year change, minus 2%. Warren Buffett is one of the richest people in the world and arguably the best investor of all time. Warren Buffett's net worth is $88 billion. Warren Buffett is considered by many to be the most famous and successful investor in history. If you had invested $10,000 with Warren Buffett in 1966, today you would have over $160 million. That same $10,000 invested in S&P would be $140,000. Warren Buffett has pledged to give away 99% of his net worth to charity before he dies. 83% of the money will go to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. That equates to roughly $41 billion, which makes it the largest charitable gift in human history. Buffett's philanthropy has inspired other billionaires to pledge at least 50% of their net worth to charity in their lifetimes as well. A truly remarkable accomplishment. Number 8. Larry Page. Net worth $82 billion. 1 year change, 22%. Larry Page is an American billionaire entrepreneur who has a net worth of $82 billion. Larry Page is most notable for being the co-founder and former CEO of the web giant Alphabet, which owns several subsidiary companies, including search engine Google. Larry Page created Google with Sergey Brin while they were both graduate students at Stanford. Larry Page's net worth is $82 billion thanks to his roughly 6% stake in Alphabet. With super voting shares, Larry and Sergey control 51% of the company's voting rights. Larry has sold about $9 billion worth of shares of both Alphabet and Google since the company's IPO in 2004. Page owns Class A, Class B, and Class B shares of Alphabet, including 20 million shares of Class C Alphabet stock. Larry's family foundation, the Carl Victor Page Memorial Fund, controls more than $1 billion worth of assets that have been donated by Larry. Number 9. Sergey Brin. Net worth $79 billion. 1 year change, 22%. Sergey Brin is a Russian-born American computer scientist and internet entrepreneur who has a net worth of $79 billion. Sergey earned his net worth as the co-founder of Google, which today is owned by umbrella parent company Alphabet. He co-founded the company with Larry Page, a classmate at Stanford's computer science graduate program. Sergey Brin is perennially ranked as one of the richest and most powerful people on the planet. As of this writing, Sergey Brin owns roughly 6% of Alphabet, the parent company of Google, among other businesses. Since the company's IPO in 2004, he sold about $9 billion worth of shares of both Alphabet and Google. Brin owns Class B and Class C shares of Alphabet, including 19 million shares of Class C Alphabet stock. Google handles more than 3.5 billion daily searches and generates more than $130 billion in annual revenue. Number 10. Larry Ellison. Net worth $79 billion. 1 year change, 32%. Larry Ellison is an American billionaire entrepreneur who has a net worth of $79 billion. Larry Ellison earned his enormous fortune as the founder of software giant Oracle. He also served as CEO until September 2014. Ellison's net worth makes him one of the 10 richest people in the world, behind other tycoons like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Bernard Arnault. For a brief period in the 1990s, Larry was the richest person on the planet when his net worth topped Bill Gates as Microsoft stock slumped due to the Department of Justice's antitrust investigation. At various times, Larry has been the highest paid executive in the world, taking home north of $90 million in some years. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Like, share, and subscribe to Celebrity Daily. It encourages us to stay on our path to entertain you guys. See you soon.